tutor told us about it.
And
Yes.
he briefed us about how different the project is going to be. So it was an interesting point to look at as the
Yes.
clients.
Yes, M2M wanted customer interaction with the project, and they gave us a good platform to come up with good designs.
And they gave us a very detailed brief as well, the exact size of the space and what they want and the type of concept we should start working on. So that was very helpful for us designers. And
I think they surfaced us on the exposure that we would get as a student to the outer world, which we
for the industry to
for the
know
industry.
that this is a project that's going to execute.
Yes.
So that was a good opportunity
Yeah.
for young
Yeah.
designers.
And also the project was seen online, so like that itself showed that there's so much exposure because
Yeah.
it was on one of
Yeah.
a good website
architecture
as well.
magazine.
Yeah.
Architectural magazine
So,
actually.
yeah.
We had to design a lobby space, including the washrooms. So this was a highly footfall area, and we had certain structural limitations, but we were asked to go crazy and
We had to
explore our creativeness.
Yes, take the design process through from concept to
Concept.
execution. The concept was the muse, the Greek muse of laughter and comedy.
I think it is something unique when you when a client comes to you and says, "Do something, go crazy."
Go crazy.
I mean,
Yeah.
no
That's
one
very
will
rare.
say that
Yeah.
to
It's
you.
very rare.
It's
Yeah, exactly.
always limitations and limitations. But this project taught us to look at something crazy and do something in your own way. I think that
Yeah.
is something that
Basically,
molds us.
They did not limit us just for functions. It was also about concept and design.
I think how we turned it to comedy through functions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Was
that
the
was very
challenging
interesting.
part. That's what I liked about the project actually.
Yeah,
Like
I
how
think
we
that's
turned it.
what everyone thought was
Yes,
really
yes.
challenging. But also as a designer, it was a good experience, right? Like
Yeah.
for us to make a function turn into comedy.
Yes,
Exactly.
it's interesting, right?
Yeah, it is
Isn't it?
interesting.
And
Yeah.
it was a good way to test
Yeah.
knowledge and
Test
skills.
us,
Yes.
us,
What we
us.
learned in
Yeah.
college up to
And
that
how
time.
we are applying it actually
Yeah.
into a real life
Yeah,
project.
we had to put ourselves out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brave.
And it kind of tests ourselves, isn't it? Like, go
Yeah.
do this. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
Especially
do this.
presenting.
Yeah, exactly. That was a very interesting
Yes.
point.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we got presentation,
Presentations
we
with
got
the
the
client.
chance to present it to
And we got
the,
our feedback too.
Yeah,
Feedback.
feedback
So-
as well. And the feedback was also go crazy, do what you like, and
Yeah.
all that.
The
It's
freedom.
very-
Yes,
yeah,
freedom.
Aspect
Freedom.
of freedom was emphasized a lot, and that made us more interested in.
I think as
in it.
designers, we want that freedom, don't we?
But we
Yeah.
don't get it that much. So
Yes,
when
we
we
don't
get it
get
over
it.
here, when we
Yeah.
got it over here,
Yeah.
it was
So creativity
Yeah.
as a value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Creativity has no limitations. Maybe that's why as designers we crave to go into those
Yeah.
aspects. The same reason I would
Different.
say. Yes, it's
Because
different.
yes, we've spent a lot of time designing the space, especially this space is something that people don't spend that much of time when compared to an office space. So we've spent a lot of time on color palettes and materials just to make people feel like they're in a different space.
to get a
it's just-
different experience.
Yeah.
And
experience.
it'll be really rare to find an office space that's unique on every floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
That is
every
it.
floor
Floor
has a
has a
different,
different concept.
different color
Yeah.
theme. So
On a
it's-
micro level, it's a high traffic space that makes you pause and think.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, on a macro level, it's variety.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also it has that aspect of adventure in it, like as you went
Yeah.
through the space.
It's
there
a
are
whole
different
it's a
types
whole
of-
new journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With lighting and materials and color palettes.
And the design elements, there are panels
Yeah.
where the shadows change with the sun.
Sun.
So every time you go, it's different. The shadows are different.
And also when the humans walk, when people start walking, the shadows, it's like a drama. It creates different experience.